Okay, students, another reaction relating to aldehydes and ketones is known as Cannizzaro reaction. I told you the earlier reaction in which two molecules of aldehydes combine together in presence of alkali, forming aldol, and different types of aldol condensation. Maybe in the case of ketones or maybe in the case of an aldehyde and ketone molecule. But now I am talking about another type of additional reactions which is known as Cannizzaro reaction. Let me show the blackboard with the camera, then I will come to the point. The Cannizzaro reaction is the reaction between two aldehyde molecules in which there is no alpha carbon and alpha hydrogen. The previous reactions there should have been an alpha carbon and alpha hydrogen, and here there is no alpha carbon. Suppose take an example, HCHO, formaldehyde and benzaldehyde. Combining together, that means two aldehyde molecules combine together. Formaldehyde molecule, take an example, you take this example, first example. In process of NaOH molecule, you are getting CH3OH and HCOONA. CH3OH is methyl alcohol and HCOONA is an acid salt, formic acid, sodium formate. Roughly you can say this is an acid because it is an acid salt. In the second reaction you can see two molecules of C6H5CHO reacts with NaOH, forming one molecule of alcohol, right, benzyl alcohol, and another molecule of sodium benzoate. So these are roughly you can say an alcohol and an acid. This is an alcohol and this is an acid salt, which roughly you can say it is an acid. So in this reaction mechanism also roughly I can say nucleophilic attack of OH minus ion on the carbonyl carbon gives an anion. Let us see the molecule. This is the molecule HCHO, one molecule. The electronic shift is like this, and OH minus from the base will come and join there, forming an anion like this, HCHO minus OH anion. I will show once again. This is one molecule of aldehyde and this is OH minus reacting and forming an anion 1, addition taking place. OH minus is adding to this carbon and naturally the electronic transition will be taking place, oxygen will get minus charge. The second step, transfer of a hydride ion, that is H minus ion, from the anion 1 to the second molecule of formaldehyde, forming a methoxide and acid formic acid. So I am written it here. So this is the molecule. Which molecule? This is anion 1, which already written. And for that, the another molecule of aldehyde. So what is taking place? One of the hydrogen H minus, not H plus, H minus is shifting towards the second carbon. That's all. That is, if this is the second molecule of formaldehyde, one H minus is coming here, so therefore it will be CH3O minus. That is methoxide ion. And the remaining part of this molecule, there is CHOHO minus. Alright? That is HCO. CO will be changing into C double bond. CH, C double bond O, OH, HCOH. Right? This is CH3O minus. Methoxide ion and formic acid. Formic acid is coming from this area. And methoxide ion is from this molecule. So you will be getting this. There is a second molecule. And the third one is the resulting molecule of methoxide ion and formic acid exchange a proton. That is, this is the formic acid which is already formed and this is methoxide ion. So what happens? One of the hydrogen atom from hydrogen ion from H plus ion is moving to CH3O minus, forming CH3OH, and the remaining one of the H minus will go like this. The remaining, there is this H minus. This H minus is going to this side. So CH3OH and that the other part CH3COO minus will be there. After removing this H plus is moving to here. You will be getting HCOO minus. So this is the reaction, and I will try to explain the reaction after keeping this camera here. Students, Kanisawa reaction, as I told you, the reaction between two aldehyde molecules. As I told you in the earlier reactions. But here the specialty is the aldehydes which do not have the alpha hydrogen atom. What is exactly the alpha hydrogen and the aldehydes containing no alpha hydrogen? Like an example, here it is CH3, CH2, CH. If I take this aldehyde, this is, I told you, this is alpha and this is beta. Right? Such aldehyde will not show these reactions. Here aldehydes you have to take like this, HCHO. Here there is no alpha carbon, therefore no alpha hydrogen. Similarly, if you take this benzaldehyde, you can see CHO is connected to this carbon, which contains no hydrogen. So that is no alpha carbon may be there, but no alpha hydrogen is there. So therefore you should not take this compound or this compound. You have to take the compound like formaldehyde you can take this compound because alpha carbon is there. In this case alpha carbon is there. You can take this compound. Alpha carbon is there, but alpha hydrogen is not there. Alpha carbon is there. So this is the position of the reaction. So you take this mechanism. The first step, nucleophilic attack of OH minus ion on the carbonyl carbon to form anion 1, which I told you already. What is happening? This is one aldehyde molecule, formaldehyde molecule, which contains no alpha carbon. That means no alpha hydrogen in this case. So OH minus is transferring to this carbon atom. This electronic transition is taking place, and then this minus charge will be. You will be getting minus charge. A positive charge will come. Here the OH minus will come and join, and you are getting an anion. The first step is very simple. Everybody can understand. And second step is you have to take this anion. This is the anion. This is a straight molecule which I have written in a twisted manner because the backbone is having a limited space. And this is nothing but the anion. And what is happening? This H minus, that is just known as hydride. Hydride means H minus, not H plus. This H minus ion, including this electron, is transferring into the second one of ion. You are getting HCOOH. HCO. Okay, HCO. Sorry, this is coming here. So therefore, you are getting CH3. So this part of the molecule is from this part, right? So CH3O minus. And after reduction of this, not reduction I can say, you may misunderstand. After deduction I say, after the removal of this H minus ion, there will be CHOH O minus. Okay. OH. This is O minus. This O minus, this electron will go back. So there will be getting HCOOH. Right? So this part, HCOH will be coming from this part. HCOH will come from this. This is known as methoxide. And this is formic acid. Understand? Second step is very important. So you are getting formic acid and methoxide ion. Hormones. Again, in the third step, there will be some exchange of proton. That means from the formic acid, this is an acid which ionizes, the H plus ion will come to CH3OH. That is, this will change into CH3OH, primary alcohol, and this will be the acid part. This is formed, this acid ion is formed, format ion is formed as CH3ONA because sodium hydroxide is using it in the So therefore, this format ion will be changing into HCONA. So that is sodium formate. Understand? So this is a special reaction which is known as Cannizzaro reaction. For the examination point of view, both the reactions are important. First reaction as well as the second reaction, both are important for this. And the students, I don't know when you are coming to the college regularly and when we meet regularly. Now things are still going on. As you know, the media, that the COVID pandemic is still going on in a bigger way, and the casualties are rising as usual. And really it is uncertain that when you are coming to the college and when the college will open. If you come to the offline classes, naturally we can explain in a bigger way. Things we can explain in a bigger way and we can clear the doubts also. And I will restart the YouTube classes because you can see the classes again and again, and you can number of times you can watch the classes and you will get some more information rather than the other of online classes. So therefore, and for the recording purpose also, YouTube classes are better. But I know that the real problem is your visibility will be low. The blackboard visibility will be low. So the audio will be clear. No problem there. But the visibility, blackboard visibility will be less. For that purpose, you have to take some students, urgently you have to take the fourth sum book. Fourth sum, a small book is there by Indira and Chatwal. And that book you have to refer the book also. You have to listen the classes and refer to them. Naturally, you will get a clear idea about it. I do not want to say you go for a bigger book. Rather than you can go for the bigger book, you can select a small book. Indira and Chatwal book. But fourth sum book. If you refer the fourth sum book, you will be getting a clear idea about the person syllabus organic chemistry in that book. Okay. And every Tuesday I am going to take a class for the person students.